Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions and we're back with a Little Big music video. I haven't done one in 4 months. I looked it up. I got some comments from people watching older videos today and it made me think I haven't checked out Little Big in a while. So I jumped on about a month after I reacted to the last video, which was Oliver Tree and Little Big do Turn It Up. That was the last video I did and I was like, who's Oliver Tree? Well, here he is again, and Oliver Tree is always before Little Big. I am not huge with music. I jump into certain things like this and other things. If you go on my channel, you'll see there's like certain things I jumped into early on in my YouTube reaction channel, and they kind of just stuck with me. Like Little Big is something I'm always interested in. Leningrad, The Hatters are one of my favorites, but I try to jump back in and check out what they're up to, even though I'm not a big music guy. So it's like not something I just would randomly hear. I'm also never on the radio. I'm always doing stuff like this. I'm always at work and I can't listen to the radio at work. I basically rely on you guys to tell me when stuff drops, or I periodically will look. And I probably was told by you guys 1,000 times this came out, but at this point I post so many videos, there's gotta be tens of thousands of comments that I try to go through, so it's just hard sometimes to follow everything, but I will eventually come back around, and this is the only one I've missed since Turn It Up. I'm pretty sure besides this, I've done almost, if not every music video by Little Big. I've reacted to them all. I feel like there's 40 or 50 on my channel early on, like probably 2 years ago I did this. So at some point I just watched it all and now I just got to wait till new stuff comes out. Kind of like the other stuff I jump into. At some point I consume so much that I got to wait like normal people. So I'm jumping into this. I don't know what it's about. I know it's called The Internet. The last one was Oliver Tree, and it was this new guy that was incorporated with him. I remember specifically there was at least 1 or 2 guys that were new to the bunch and they were incorporated. And the fact, like I said, that Oliver Tree's name precedes Little Big makes me think that he is more famous, but I never heard of him. But then again, I never heard of Little Big till you guys told me. So I am going down that rabbit hole. We'll probably jump into more videos after this. I'm also throwing up a different band that I've never seen before. I still haven't watched it. It's called Steam Powered Giraffe. And I don't know what to expect with that, but I saw an image and I'm curious. Let's just say that. It looks like something I dig. It's curious in a positive way. But let's do this first. You guys want to see more of what I do, full on edited reactions to all the shows on the channel, seasons edited, what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link's at the end. Check it out. If not, here we go, guys. The Internet by Oliver Tree and Little Big. Here we go, guys. It's Samsung. It's like Samsung, but not. Welcome to the internet. We're living in. Oh, there's no captions. That's the guy from the other one. He's a hamster. I dig what's going on. I love her, obviously. Coca-Cola? Is that say? Mentos and soda. Oh my God, that's... Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Dropping the soap. I like they use the face on the other guy. He reminds me of Bobcat Goldthwait. If you don't know who that is, you gotta find out. I've got to talk over the song, guys, or I get major copyright problems. But who's operating the computer? I feel like who's operating the computer is important. Up, we're dressing him up. There he is. He's back now. Tik-Ella-Tok. Tik-Ella-Vatok? It's like TikTok, obviously. Oh. I've said this many times. You guys know it. I love the commitment, the seriousness. It's so taken seriously by all of them. Oh, Bitcoin. Oh, it was Bitcoin. Living in a meme. I mean, quite clear what the message is here. I really love, oh, old school fighting game. Love it. That looks like Primal Rage. Oh, this is, oh, it's Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Looked like a little bit of Primal Rage. We're doing 3-on-1. Love it. The Phonester versus, oh, it's them. So that's Oliver Tree, obviously. I knew this from the last one. Windows. It's Jesus. Is it Jesus? I knew it was going to be a bomb at the end. I'm used to their videos. I knew there'd be something like that. Oh shit, it's all the gods. Oh my God, it's all the gods controlling the internet. That's great. What is that one with the pistols? All right, guys, fantastic as usual. I know how they roll now. So I figured right away they're starting the video on a computer monitor and we keep seeing a hand controlling everything and kind of moving them around and making them do everything that they're doing. And they're saying, welcome to the internet. Our life is like a meme. Everything is controlled by the internet. That was the whole message here. This wasn't very encryptive with what they're trying to convey. But the whole time I'm thinking, who's going to be controlling the computer? We haven't seen a couple of the Little Big crew, but we saw the main people. We saw Oliver Tree, who I knew was that guy from the last video, but I haven't really touched too much on who Oliver Tree is. Like I said, I'm assuming that since they continue to collaborate him, that maybe he's bigger somewhere else or something, but they're giving him carte blanche over their names. Like, that's huge to put someone's name before you. Like, people always want to have top billing on their thing. So either they just don't care because they're a little big and that's not important to them, or there's a reason for it. Now, I'm not trying to put them in a box like, oh, this guy's bigger. I just find that odd. Like, I always saw the Little Big family and I didn't see Little Big family. I feel like the last video I didn't either. Maybe this is Oliver Tree's thing and Little Big is just collaborating with him. That's what I've got to assume at this point, because I definitely didn't see the Little Big family logo, and I see that all the time. But at the end, it was Jesus. Then it even went so far as to pan out, and I cannot remember the name of the one to his right, but it looked like Buddha was to his left, or I guess my left. What the heck is the name? I know that is like a, I don't know, like an Egyptian god or something like that. I know I've seen that before. The lady with all the arms that's blue, whatever it is, I know I've seen it before. Very well done as usual. Very straight-laced. I say it all the time. I love the commitment. They don't crack. They don't break. I grew up with Weird Al. I've told you guys this 100 times. Weird Al was my favorite growing up. Still is. I watch him all the time when he releases something, but he commits. He really sells it. He doesn't laugh or crack a smile or anything. He sells it, and they do the same thing. But they're like obviously in a different category of parody. They're actually, I mean, I feel like I put them in different categories, but they're both parody in some way. Either way, phenomenal stuff. I might dive deeper into Oliver Tree because I saw there was an icon of him. He was wearing a cowboy hat with dual pistols. Some of it looks intriguing, and I like he does what they do. He's straight-laced, very serious look on his face. He's got a certain look going on. I said during the video, but he reminds me of a younger Bobcat Goldthwait, the way he looks. Like a younger version. If you don't know who he is, he was on Police Academy. He was a comedian. He's in a bunch of things. But he's the guy that told, I don't even know if I could do an impersonation of him, but he's unique. Look him up, Google him, you'll find him. If you know who I'm talking about, you'll immediately recognize him because he's one of those guys that was in like the 80s and the 90s that was always popping up, but randomly people will bring him up and not know who he is. So that's who he is. Fantastic. Loved it all. Jumping into more. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited reactions, all the shows on the channel, seasons edited, what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. There are at least a dozen shows right now that you'll only see on Patreon full. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.